Welcome in 2025. Happy New Year to you all. And we start the year by filming on the 1st of January. No. What are we doing today? We are testing tires and we are testing them on Velma. And why are we using Velma? We had some suggestions in the comments from the latest video, and someone said she needs to run tusks. So that's a good option to use her. We will put tusk on her. We already had multiple times the question, please test Tusk versus FUSK, the Mix Racing tire.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Tusk versus FUSK, the Mix Racing tire. And so that's a good opportunity to do that as well. Velma is not done yet. Someone said she needs a tiny bit more weight in the rear, and I have to agree after watching the footage again. So what is she getting? She is getting for the rear some inner and outer portal housings in brass, and she's also getting the portal drive parts in brass, which will add about, I think, 200 grams, 240 grams, so 120 grams on each side in the rear. You see on here a fuel cell. Also something someone said, put a fuel cell on here, which looks nice, and I have a few fuel cells lying around here, so we can also put something in here, and I think the silver one looks really nice, but that still needs to be mounted. Okay, so we know who will do the testing, and now we will see what we will test. There is a set of FUSKs mounted on these nice Injora wheels. We have our good friend the Tusks mounted on the carbon fiber Injora wheels. And then there's a third set we will test, and that is the newest tire from Injora we had here, the S5 King Trekker. So we will test these three tires. There's of course they are not all on the same wheels. These two are on carbon fiber wheels. These ones are on this one. Now, what do we have to know about these wheels? The Tusk, sorry, let's start with the Tusk first. Let's put them in this order. The Tusk is the highest tire. It's a 120 millimeter. It's 43 wide. And you can already see the FUSK is a little wider. It's 46 and it's 118, and this is the smallest one. It's 116, and it's also 43 wide. Building them together, there is a little bit of weight difference. The FUSK and the King Trekker are both close to 900 grams. The Tusk is a little bit lighter. They are 820 grams, almost 820 grams, so a little bit less weight in them. What else do we need to say in here about these tires? What can I say? These two sets will be from width on the car almost the same. I think they will end up around 10 inch, and then there is, of course, you can already see it, this set will give it a little bit wider, probably a little bit more stable car. This is not the object of this video. You can see here the big brother of the 1.9 Tusk. This is the Tusk LP. We have them on new wheels. Freshly printed inserts in here. We really love the look of these wheels, and they will be tested soon, but I can already tell you they are a pain in the ass, because this screws on the inside make this inside diameter so small they don't really fit on normal portal housings. So we printed some extensions to make them just come outside, and then we can run them. But yeah, they look nice, but if you see them, please don't buy them. Unless you have a straight axle vehicle, don't use them. Portals, no good. And I want to use them on portals, of course. Okay, not the subject, just touched it briefly. Yeah, it is cold. I think it's 5 degrees outside. It's very windy. The first winter storm is here in Belgium on the first day of the year. I think I'll close it over here, and we will see each other outside on the rocks. First up in this test, the FUSKs. Yeah, that was a nice pull. The rocks are dry today. It is cold and windy, it's not freezing. It is the first of the new year, 2025. Yeah, nice pull. I think this is the widest set of wheels. Let's see if we can go straight into corkscrew. Straight into corkscrew.
You serious?
Oh. Yep. Yep. Putting the rear down, taking the corner, and of course, since the rocks are nice and dry, every tire should be able to pull this one. Yeah, some nice deflection on the tires. We always use a little bit softer inserts in the front and a little bit harder in the rear. Velma doing a great job. And she pulled this line first try. Show me what you've got, FUSKs. Don't use the wall. Okay, she does it. So, this is of course a very capable rig. But we tested on her because it was a request to see her on TUSKs, which you will see in the next run. Let's go down. And we will now try to pull the right side, which is steep. Actually, the problem is this double edge. Do they have enough? I think they have enough. Yep, they have enough. FUSK is a really good tire. Now we are stuck in the rear. Do we have enough to pull out? Yep, we do. Nice. Nice. Yep. Let's go. We can go from the right side straight into camber. Let's see. We can do this one first time. No, that's about to tilt over. We can take a reverse. Oh no. All the way passenger side. Take every inch of that rock with us. And then we get back inside. Rocks are dry, so should be able to make this one. Don't know how the FUSKs will behave on this pull. Yeah, I think, yep. I can see it happening. Yes. And they do, yeah. Nice and dry. Back Passenger side. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Now this is not a tire test, but more let's see how the insert behaves when there is a lot of side load on them. Can we get a picture of that? Well, that works just fine. Yep. Okay. Let's come down doubler. Let's take the hard side. Perfect. Let's see if these can pull the face. These GRC adaptations on the track's axles, they create so much clearance that they do perfect. Now this last pull over it, yeah, I think she did really good. Can she pull over that? Yeah, sure. No problem. No problem, Velma. Okay, Plum, see what you can do here. Which is your line? FUSKs, show me. The rocks are dry, which should help. Yeah, they actually kinda just drive up there. Okay, let's go back and see if we can pull the complete right side of this one. Let's go back up. Completely right is the hardest side. Let me see if you have, no, maybe a little bit more right first, maybe a little bit more left side first. The easy side was not a problem. Can you do the right side? Need to grab on something, and there she goes. Okay, so FUSKs slowly does it. FUSK do both sides. Okay, up to the next tire. Second up, the TUSK, the real deal. I must say, she looks really good on these. Whoever suggested it.
What do you think?
Whoa, very nice.
It's very cool, Bateman, but that's nothing. What do you think?
Nice.
But wait, you ain't seen nothing yet. White.
Impressive. Very nice. Let's see Paul Allen's. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're right, sir. Okay, doubler. Yep, nice. Second one, second pull. Grab and pull. Yep, no problem. No problem. Nice. Let's go straight into a corkscrew. Yep, nice. She is a fair bit smaller on these tires, but it's really the wheels. I think it's about an inch. I don't know what that does to stability. It should probably not be a good thing, but we'll see what it does. This camera never does justice to how steep this downhill is. The rear always wants to tilt over. I shall try another camera angle. Yeah. I need to add a little bit more weight in the rear. And this one, pull the corner. Yeah, really nice. Straight into this steep climb. Show us, Tusks. What can you do? This might have been just a tiny bit easier than on the FUSKs. Calm down. I think the fact that she's narrower helps her on this one. Nice. Let's see how these do. Yep. Very nice. There was less hesitation in these tires. Just pull that tiny bit more. Let's go straight into camber. That was not the best approach. A little three-wheel motion. It's going high in the air and then we're down. Okay, white line. If these have an issue, it's more like too much grip and not enough grip. And sometimes too much grip can be an issue. Now Velma is still not completely finished. She's like 90%. And there goes that front wheel again. And we keep it down. Oh, this time we do it. Yep. Let's go all the way. Passenger side, the most steep line, perfect. Let's quickly check side load on this tire, as we do for everyone. Okay, how are we doing? So all the load is on the tire, and we are not collapsing. Okay, perfect. Let's come down doubler. Hard side if possible. Yep. Go back. Yeah. These hang better. This is where you can see the difference in the compound. The FUSK was sliding a little bit more. This one just hang on there, and then when you're ready, you go. Let's do the face on this one. See if we can find the line to grab on. There was no issue at all for the FUSKs. Normally these TUSKs should do this as well. Okay. Just find that line. There you go. These have a little bit more clearance as they are like 1 or 2 millimeter higher, so I did perfect. We'll do plumb left side. See how much these have. I'm also looking at the rear. Well, that was easier. I think probably the less slip in the rear was helping these. Okay, let's come back down and let's do plumb. Passenger side. See how these do. That might not have been the best approach. for the left side. Let's just quickly restart for the left side. Okay, left side, I mean passenger side, which is right side, right hand side, whatever you're all calling that one. Find your line, Tusk. Okay, there it was. I think the inserts on the FUSKs are a little bit softer, which is helping them on this steep climb. But then there's other areas where that is not so beneficial. I think the FUSKs did right hand side better than the TUSKs. On all the other ones, I think the TUSK won. Let's go for one more tire. No, that first rock isn't that wet. Just a little bit, but well, we know. For those unaware, these are the Jetko Grabbers, Velma's day-to-day tires, and they do really well. It's probably some kind of magic combo with the inserts, but they do really well. And she pulled this second one of Gobbler. And I even didn't have to use much steer input, so she did really nice. Screw it is. Well, these tires already proved they could do it, but it's a good baseline for the guys to come in the wet, the TUSK and the FUSK. Some angry relaxing noise. Okay. Let's see if we can pull this one. That's really wet. We have grip over here, and then it becomes all slick. Wow. The grabber's showing how it needs to be done. So it's a high bar for the guys to come. Okay. There's a few ledges to hang on this one, and everything has to work together fine. And then there's this place, you need to get one tire up, it grabs, and then the next one, and then the rear tires are in the ledge. Let's see what they have. Pulling really nice up. Okay, let's go into camber. Let us see. You know you need to meet every piece of rock over here. So let's take it and then get back in as much as you can and hope the grabbers grab. I don't know where the grabber's part comes from because this is a pin tire. Let's see, what do they have? Is she keeping that front wheel down? That was a little reset, was necessary. But then in a two-stage she does it. She climbs the steep side. Yeah, sure thing. On one-handed steering, there is always that first throttle feel, and that always is a little bit brisk. So she's going left side first. Let's see if the Jetkos have enough in the wet. Yeah, they do. They do. You don't need to go all the way up. She does. Let's go right side. It's gonna be tough for the other ones also. Start left. And we cut back right. Let's see. All goes well. Until you need to climb that part. And there she goes, there she goes. It needed a little bit more beans, but wow, this is really, really an unbelievable effort. Can she now pull this? That's not no longer part of the test, but yeah, she can. All the way to the front. Okay, second day added to the video. Because the rocks were wet or partly moist. So, and now the conclusion is a little bit different from yesterday. The dry part, we can say the Tusk and the FUSK were both very close together, giving that little advantage to the Tusk. As there was only one obstacle, the FUSK did really better. But then today, yeah, that's a different story. First of all, today in the wet, we ran Velma also on her day-to-day tire, the Jetko Grabber, which did every obstacle the way it's supposed to do. So she's on these tires for a reason, and they are really good. It's also the lightest set of tires because these only are 740 grams. These were 820 if I remember correctly. They're also not so high, 116, a little bit wider, 44, but the 116 doesn't really matter on these Traxxas axles with the GRC G2 knuckles because clearance is not an issue here. Then today in the wet, yeah, what can I say? Tusk doing his thing, doing everything. I have to be honest, there was not so much difference in the wet between the JConcepts green compound and then we have the Jetko Grabber, of which I'm not sure what compound it is. But they, yeah, maybe here or there a hair difference, but I would almost score them equal, which is really strange. Now I did not test these in dry conditions, but these do all the obstacles perfectly. And then yeah, the Tusk today, I'm a little bit disappointed. I wonder what I could do to change it, but yeah, that compound is very good, almost as good as a Tusk when it's dry, but when it is wet, it falls off just that bit. So the hardest obstacles can't be done. And yeah, since we are building rigs ourselves and we are learning all the lines, some of the footage may look like, hey man, you have really easy obstacles. Well, I'm glad I can do the test with the same rig, with the same me, with the same driver skills, but now with a tire which can't do it, so you can see the obstacles are really not that easy at all. So what else can I say to wrap up this episode? I'm not sure how the editor will drop all of this in there, because it's been a bit of this and a bit of that, and then we cancelled some stuff and put some other stuff in. Jetko's was not in the original idea. Then we dropped the Injora tires really quick on this rig. Yeah, there's actually nothing more to say than a big thank you to you all. We started this channel really small, just to share some footage of me riding on a rock with some friends. But then it became a little bit bigger. We started to do tire inserts. We started to develop our own skids, which is still a build in progress. If you wonder, it's the ReVolt chassis. This one will, yeah, but that's gonna be, yeah, next level. So the channel is slowly growing. We went over 100 subs a week or two ago. That gave us a little boost. Giveaway helped. I think we are on 150 subs 2 weeks later. So yeah, we are really enjoying it. It's a team of 3. It's Team ReVolt. It's of course me. Talking, rambling, driving. We develop inserts. We have our print master Ken. He's also tinkering with inserts. And then there is my son, who does a little bit of everything. He helps in the workshop. He's driving a bit. He's helping me with the editing. Well, actually, basically, he is doing the editing, and he's doing a really great job. I think the way he delivers the videos, that's kind of the major boost we had in the last couple of months. So I'm really grateful he does that. Nothing more to say then. One more Happy New Year. It's already the 2nd of January. Now time is not really a concept on the internet, but anyway, thank you all for those who support us, and I hope you have a really cracking crawler year. See you later.